think you need to go. Think you gotta go next level.
This is bait.
This ain't bait. I'm
To
just
watch
saying.
Andre Drummond before the game
Nigga don't give a fuck about Shaq.
sit on the sideline,
No,
go
fuck
to the
that.
back,
All right.
and then come out in street clothes because a team is going to trade him is bull. Because when James Harden asked for a trade and essentially dogged it, I don't think there was no surprise or no, there's no one's going to fight back that James was dogging it his last days in Houston. But he was castrated for wanting to go to a different team, and everybody destroyed that man. And yet a team can come out and say, oh, we want to trade a guy, and then that guy is to go sit. And if he doesn't stay professional, then he's a cancer, and he's not good in someone's locker room, and he's the issue. And we've seen situations of Harrison Barnes getting pulled off the bench. DeMarcus Cousins finding out that he's traded in an interview after the All-Star game. And we continue to let this happen. But I got fined for stating my opinion of what I thought should happen with another player. But teams can come out and continue to say, oh, we're trading guys, we're not playing you. And yet we're to stay professional. At some point, as players, we need to be treated with the same respect and have the same rights that the team can have. Because as a player, you're the worst person in the world when you want a different situation. But a team can say they're trading you, and that man is to stay in shape. He is to stay professional. And if not, his career is on the line.
So we could pause right there. I know, for one, LeBron James was probably upset that he didn't get to get that rant off earlier. We know how he is when people kind of move the needle first.
I just said
but I think this is a conversation that we've had.
LeBron should have said
quite a bit.
I just said this last episode.
Yeah. I think we've been having this type of conversation for years. But to finally, I guess, see and hear it on that platform. I 100% agree. And deeper into the video, he was also talking about how they do Kyrie, which we've also talked about, like the media be trying to kill this nigga for, mental health and things like that. And it's like, hey, don't you think that y'all killing him may be fucking up his mental health more? Because he's saying like, yo, I got some mental shit going on. Let me chill. And then y'all killing this nigga, not knowing if he watching or anything, but y'all killing this nigga. It could be fucking up his mental health more. So it's just like, these niggas get treated like product, nigga. Get treated like material sometimes. It's like, yo, we trade air. You going here, you going there. Like, yo, these people. Yeah, I understand. Like niggas didn't had the take where it's like, not you. Somebody had said this under one of my stats. Like, man, these niggas make millions of dollars, and it's like, all right, nigga, but some of these niggas still got families and shit. They gotta move. I gotta go here. I gotta go to a new team. It's a lot that comes with it. Just because these niggas get paid a shit ton of money, don't mean you just get to do whatever the fuck you want with them when you want to. Go ahead. What's up?
On that, niggas gotta shut the fuck up when it comes to talking about millions of dollars and shit. Because if we talking about what these niggas really
he's talking to me.
Be worth.
No, it was somebody under my stat.
He's talking to me.
No, I'm saying
I'm one of those, so go crazy.
I'm saying these teams are worth billions of dollars.
Facts.
And if we're looking at what
they're making.
That was the direct comparison I had. I said, look at the CEOs in your company, and then you wouldn't want that nigga coming in like, hey, nigga, you don't work at this when you going to work in that factory.
Yeah.
Fam.
And I just feel like, I feel like there needs to be more respect and more worth. Like, this is something about self-worth and worth in general. And I was going to say earlier when we was talking about the sports podcast, and I think part of that is also due to the narratives are changing within sports because the players are getting to speak and the players are having a platform to give real opinions and actually key people into everything that goes into what it takes to be a professional athlete.
I was just about to say that, bro.
And
I think that's very slept on.
Yeah, just the fact
that's weird though, to me.
I don't think it's weird just because a lot of our ideas about what happens in sports are all based on traditional white mainstream media. So a lot of this, like, yeah, we can get like an interview with somebody and they giving us a little something. Usually you have and not to say we do have black journalists in you know what I'm saying, sports, but even with that, I think it's more black media, more black journalists covering these people, where we could get more of an idea behind the thought process and understand how much some of these athletes do influence like what goes on at these in the organizations, in the front office, and some of these players, like, bro, like a nigga like LeBron, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we specifically look at somebody like LeBron or a KD basically revitalized that entire franchise for Brooklyn. Like, Brooklyn was like, they're a nice little scrappy team. Nobody's checking for fucking Brooklyn. Once Kevin Durant says, I'm going over there, it changes the entire landscape, not only of that organization, but the landscape of the NBA. Mm-hmm. You have like a greater impact, which, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think people can get caught up into like what money is and what money appears to be, and their lack of money for being compensated for what they do. And that blinds them from looking at the compensation that real professional athletes are getting. Like, oh, you getting paid millions of dollars. It's still a percentage of like, in my opinion, a small percentage of like they real worth within the league itself. Especially when I'm talking about the top, say like the top 10 to 15 players in the league. Like, most of them niggas are niggas who's gonna flip a franchise like their whole shit around. Look at LaMelo Ball, like, right now in Charlotte.
Facts. I've never watched so many Hornets games in my life.
Now, is LaMelo Ball even on a rookie contract? Even on a rookie contract, do you think like he's making what he is worth to that franchise like right now?
No.
So, like, niggas need to start checking that shit like at the door. Like, when you start saying, like, you're looking at the fact that it's $1 million, and $1 million to us coming up is a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Even $100 million.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like,
but niggas who say that type of shit,
because we look at like some of the best athletes in the world, these niggas is getting paid more than everybody else right now. And I get
more than everybody else.
I get what you're saying right now for sure. But like football players, baseball players, like,
I can't help it though.
No, you can't help it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if just the conversation is, I know that's why it's coming up for real.
I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like, I feel like it's up to people to actually look at, like, is this a good it's not a good conversation to have, to me. It's not something like where we could get to a point in time where it's like we're gonna come to any other conclusion outside of these athletes are still underpaid, and you don't want to hear that just because, like, we get paid what we get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Normal people doing normal jobs get this, so we compare it
through some shit.
Like, it's not like it's not like sports has been made this.
That's what I was just about to say. It's a gladiator type of image of, you know, well, this is your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a gladiator, be a warrior, basically, type shit. And niggas is getting worn down. Like, the thing that people don't understand is niggas getting heavier and faster. So contact is way more different than it used to be. You're more likely to get injured off of most of the shit that's going on now. So more hospital bills, more, you know what I'm saying? And the price of living is high as fuck too. So I can't even imagine the budget of, I don't know. I think it depends on the person.
The budget they put on their body too.
No,
like, I mean,
because again, LeBron rich as fuck. Like, people like he's 36 and blah blah blah, but he
pay a lot of money to keep that body intact.
He uses $1 million a year on
that.
Yeah, just that.
Just training.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the best trainers in the world. You eating the most, because eating healthy is very expensive.
Yeah,
it's because
Taco
niggas got
Tuesday
tacos
ain't Taco
money,
Bell,
bro.
man.
Like, it's just like a really unrealistic view of. Well, is like I said, we have this thing. I personally feel like just with black people and like our worth. Like, what is the worth of like All right. Look at it like this. We used to talk about the hip hop museum and shit. What do Kool Herc, Grandmaster Caz, and them like? What is the what for the impact that they made, like to create like an entire genre of music?
Shit. And that's something that they're trying to work into. Like I think Jada always speak on that. You know what I'm saying? There's some rappers who really give a fuck about the culture, feel like they need to give back, but like. I think that's what Chris Paul does as well. Like Chris Paul is really on his shit when it comes to that. But
I just bring that up.
Owners don't give a fuck.
I just bring that up to say like the worth of what they did has not been properly compensated at all, and it's not even fucking close. So I think it's wrong to look at athletes and then be like, y'all get paid that. Like stop. If that's the first part of your argument, I feel like you're missing everything else. Because we're in a point in time right now where we can get knowledge and understand that your worth has been determined by people.
But I think
within business for a very long time. That's a
tough conversation, bro. It's a very tough conversation. The only reason I feel that way because I feel like some athletes do need to be reminded, but it ain't.
No, that's a fact.
It ain't on me to say it. Like it's tough, bro, because it's a lot of athletes that's assholes that really don't give a fuck, but then be wanting us to feel sorry when they broke. You know what I'm saying? So Kyrie is out here actually saying, I have this issue. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Love, I have these. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with that. Yeah. But then when you got James Harden, I don't really want to hear that from James Harden. Like, and no offense.
I get where you're going. I'm not talking about the player life specific shit, but or even just the fact that because people be like, but look at somebody like a teacher isn't like I do think teachers should be paid way more. Y'all niggas is teachers. But like I would love for y'all to get paid more.
But we not entertaining though.
But if we talking about But I'm saying
hell we is.
But no,
be in this bitch.
No, I'm saying we're not. But no, niggas not paying us every day.
I get you. But I'm saying like
$20.
But I'm not basing it off entertainment though. I'm basing it on the worth. Like
1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2.
I'm just saying the worth of your service.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we have to stop looking at athletes a specific way just because
they get paid a lot of money.
Yeah, they do something exceptional that only a small percentage of people can do.
And this is my last thing after that.
No, go ahead.
People gotta understand the grind though, bro. This shit does not just happen overnight. Okay,
they ain't the AAU circuit. They ain't looking at how long these niggas been like, really going crazy.
This
to
is
make
what
it to this
I
point.
really want y'all to like. Being a professional athlete, period, is probably one of the hardest things to do on the planet. First of all, like, it's millions of people that's trying to do this shit, bro. And people are. Maya is starting this year actually. You feel me? Like coordination type shit, like. Kylie is boxing and doing gymnastics at 4 or 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit starts early. When
football
we coach
for Amir in April.
We coach 7th and 8th grade, 5th and 6th grade. Like, that shit start. These boys are still little boys. Mm-hmm. And they lifting weights. They running. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit. Like, this shit starts early. A lot of games, bro. A lot of traveling. Like, you know what I'm saying? AAU circuit is the craziest shit right now.
College athletes should have been being
niggas
paid for years.
Overseas
like, this
shit.
Nigga Stink has a
like,
NBA schedule.
He got a schedule.
2 teams. That's 3. This nigga got to play freshman. This nigga got to play JV. And he on JV, but he got to play freshman because it ain't enough members on the freshman team, so he got to play there. Then he got the AAU team.
And he fuck around got to play some varsity niggas.
3.
You feel
right,
me?
Might have to.
You got to get off and
that's
show
what
your
I'm saying.
shit.
Like you have to train in the off season. You have to like this is.
But
like,
my thing is, I ain't even like okay, college, cool. Let's go to the draft. You stressed out. I think that's one of the biggest things that people don't understand mentally that these niggas got to go through.
Mm-hmm. And doing all the tryout when you have
you
to
didn't
do,
play
the
your
workouts
whole life for free.
Yeah, I was about to say like it's.
And then you got niggas in these organizations that want to fry niggas like Penny and coaches trying to help players out, but now you can't even help a player out. Trying to get out of a living situation, knowing that we fucked up living in these fucked up neighborhoods and niggas hating on us and want to kill us and end shit,
we ain't
all
even
type of shit. We ain't even got to that shit.
We ain't even talking about that shit.
And then we ain't talking about the you make it, and then niggas are, I need this. You forgot about me type shit. Like, niggas be stressed out and going through a lot of shit, bro. So
very much so. That's why I think it's important that they do have these platforms like when you got All the Smoke or Knuckleheads.
They be getting off on that shit, bro. Because they tell that shit, though. Yeah. That's why I fuck with Knuckleheads so heavy, though, because the way that Q Rich and them do it, we starting from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I forgot who it was I just watched recently, but talking about, Steve Francis, you feel me? That's a real life. That nigga talk about selling drugs and all that shit because I didn't have no choice. I had to hoop at a park, not the gyms that these niggas be hooping in. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of that shit, young niggas, for real, because that shit, gyms used to be trash as fuck.
I was about to say the park was
parks was ass, and if you getting off at the park, nigga, double rims, you really had that shit.
Oh yeah.
So Steve Francis got in his bag about his life, and it's crazy how people shit on you when you down. Cause niggas shit on Steve Francis when he was fucked up. He was off the drugs a few years ago. Yeah. Niggas was shitting on Delonte. Niggas be having
niggas
jokes.
Was shitting on Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp I want to bring up Sean Kemp, bro, because this nigga was like one of my favorite players like coming up. I think he probably was like, he's in my top 3.
Nigga used to be
I love
crazy,
Sean Kemp.
Man.
But how they did him where it was like, like, and I hate that shit. Like, I really do. Like, Sean Kemp is a player, like, if you seen that nigga, like, when he was playing, like, that's a different type of nigga. Like, he was, like, to me, elite. Like, shit. Blake Griffin on steroids, bro.
For sure it's Blake.
But just when he was gaining weight.
Well, Blake was him.
And he was,
losing. He was losing.
But he's gaining weight. It's the marijuana shit. It's like they basically got him up out the league, like just based off driving narratives and shit. Mm-hmm. And it's like you never really thought about. And even me as a kid, I was like, what happened? Like, I knew that shit was like, you don't just see a nigga like Sean Kemp go from this to that without it being any extraneous shit.
Lot,
like, just going on. That's what I'm saying, because these players have real lives.
And once them niggas ready to get rid of your ass, you gone.
Like Draymond said, you a cancer. Career over. They can do whatever they want.
Like, you're gone. And Sean Kemp, they shouldn't have did that nigga like that, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
we can name a million. Well, Isaiah Thomas. Like, it's so many people we can name.
No, I'm talking about niggas who never even really, like, I feel like Sean Kemp could have been niggas vet for like at least 4 or 5 years. But
it was on him too, though, bro, because he, like, at the end of the day, he let himself go bad. Like,
but you never understand just the same shit with, like,
look how they
this
did,
whole
bro,
shit with Kyrie, bro.
Look at Melo, though. Perfect example, bro.
Said he was done, bro.
Media was destroying.
Yeah, said he was done, sure, bro.
Now they dick sucking.
Heavy.
Heavy.
All the time. And it's crazy. It's like, y'all niggas was saying, like, he was... Because
James Harden,
that's what I'm saying. Like, and then that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit don't make no sense,
James.
Bro. My only question is this y'all?
My nigga really, Gumbo James.
Is it y'all job to like bash these niggas like at their low point?
And that's what I'm saying. And Stephen A. Smith will still call this nigga Sean Clump.
Facts.
That's some whole ass shit to me, bro.
That's fat shaming, bro. They don't
Stephen
get hit
A.
with
Smith,
the fat shaming.
He turning into Charlemagne, bro.
He is Charlemagne. This is.
I don't be talking. I don't be listening to the nigga no more.
Listen,
like nothing they be
that
saying.
nigga Charlemagne, bro.
No, he is Charlemagne, bro. And
Stephen
even when it was talking about Blake,
bro.
because I guess they did the same shit with Blake that they doing with Andre Drummond.
Oh,
he was saying the shit.
Bag,
he said, "Listen, you seen Blake play. You seen Blake play.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
nigga looks like he's done." Ain't Detroit's fault. Like, it's not Detroit's fault.
No,
this nigga gets on TV and says, I mean, he might not be motivated to play. I mean, you want to go back to La La Land and da. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you don't even watch Detroit Pistons. You don't watch them. You don't watch the Detroit Pistons. But because you want to drive home a narrative, even about, like, the city.
Okay, talk your shit, Diesel.
Like, stop with that shit. Like, Blake Griffin came here in a bad trade.
He didn't want to be here from jump.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, still gave it.
He gave some good. Yeah. He's done. Like he's not. He's just not. He's had too many injuries, bro. Just from the perspective of like, yo, is Blake Griffin? Yeah, is Blake Griffin gonna give me 20 to 25?
That's we can't stay on basketball all day.
We can't.
But that shit is the weirdest. That's the weirdest shit to me though. Like a nigga, who do y'all know that lasts like longevity for real? Like you feel me? Like that be the weirdest
only the
shit.
greatest
like,
of the greats. Yeah,
great
that's
niggas do that.
You
see Kobe wrapped up in ice at the end of his shit. You feel me?
And he played. Listen, Blake Griffin played very violently, bro.
Right, his body is done. Look at Westbrook. It's going to be the same way.
And that's what I mean when I say done. I don't mean to like
but niggas be
skill
saying
and shit like that.
Like, oh, he's never
like,
going to
play. I still feel like he can play in the NBA. He can still help a team, but just based on what I've seen of Blake and the player that I know,
now, I bet you he's going to hoop.
That's all.
Oh yeah.
You can put him on. Like there's at least like 5 to 10 spaces
put
where
him
that
in
nigga,
Brooklyn.
Put that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's gonna help somebody. It's just
him
like
over DeAndre Jordan. I'm sure they will trade. That would be a fucking good trade.
Yeah.
Niggas keep shitting on DeAndre Jordan, and I feel like he's playing his role.
He's playing good, bro.
But his older, like what the fuck? He ain't the Clippers. Like he's
That's
older.
What I'm saying, bro. Like
knees is something. Your knee and back is something serious.
This how niggas do in sports or anything. Just anything. Period. Where you in the spotlight, niggas like to.
At the end of the day, I fuck what Draymond did, but I'm excited to see. This off topic as fuck, but I'm very excited seeing these new players like going off. Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine.
Shout out to Jeremy Grant too, bro.
Y'all gotta stop saying this Terry Rozier shit. Let me tell y'all something real quick.
Man,
the only reason y'all don't know about Terry Rozier left because of Kyrie Irving. This game has still been the same.
That's a fact.
Y'all just didn't fuck with the team, bro.
And he couldn't do it.
Terry has gone off quite a bit this season, and niggas don't be saying anything, but Terry be in this bitch, bro. Going
and he
crazy.
Told Boston, picture him still being there with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. He told them, nigga, I'm better than keep me here, get rid of Kyrie. Them three niggas would have been going.
Man, gave that nigga the ball. I don't give a fuck who on me. I'm hitting. I'm going for this bitch. What LeBron should have did. I'm going for this bitch, nigga. I'm like, bro. If they get a ball to anybody else except him, y'all crazy. He on fire. Get a ball to him. They doubling this nigga. He don't give a fuck.
I mean, listen, bro.
Shooting this bitch and it's going in.
When that motherfucking rim is just big as fuck, bro.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Just end up that motherfucker huge. I'm okay.
That nigga
pulling this bitch
nuts, nigga. Yeah,
pulling
this bitch up. What
you talking about?
Talking about, nigga.
Nigga Terry Melo, you could have. Come on, you
Who else getting off, man? Shout out to Utah again, man.
Told you Jeremy Grant.
Toronto been playing good still, man.
Jaylen Brown been going crazy.
He's an all-star.
Brown never stopped.
That's my nigga.
Tatum, I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do it.
My nigga Javi going crazy.
He ain't in no awkward space. I don't hear none of that shit.
No, I ain't saying that.
Good, bro.
No, he's in his. I think he's still trying to figure.
It ain't time. This is your year. You need to get to the fucking championship.
He'll have it together by the playoffs, bro. I don't see that nigga playing like how he been playing recently.
Jaylen Brown cooking, you supposed to be right there with him.
That's a fact. That's a
same.
I ain't making no excuses. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that's going to last.
A point guard that's trying to play a point guard too. Kemba trying to be a point guard.
Kemba been ass though, bro.
Nah, facts.
He's been very ass. I've been the most disappointed.
Disappointed in him for sure.
And not ass. I'm sorry, bro. Like he's not.
Nah, he's been playing ass.
He's ass for where he's
for his
expectations.
for his game. Yeah. I be just trying.
We know you'll come and cook a nigga up the street.
And you know what's crazy? I keep saying my last name. Listen, the NBA is very successful because they do very good marketing. You feel me? They have great things that they do. They are tapped into communities and everything. I don't see that from everybody else.
No.
Like, let's just be honest. Let's just be clear.
Even the shit like I
Super
still
Bowl,
don't agree.
drop the ball. I
still don't
nobody
agree
say.
with them necessarily having like the All-Star game, but like them doing it for HBCUs,
I like that shit.
I think is
and I like the
really
one day the dunk contest needs to be during halftime every year from now on. I think so. To me, that shit is fire, bro. I don't know why, but
bro,
I
just
like
love
All-Star Saturday night.
Saturday night.
No, I do, but I really like
that.
that.
Like, I don't.
No, facts.
To make niggas watch.
I don't know what it is. I just like that.
No, I'm saying
so
I know they getting viewers to tune in,
Facts.
like for sure. Hey, dunk contest,
especially like niggas hooping.
I just
niggas
like
ain't even
the
gonna be in the
Saturday
locker
night,
room.
bro.
Niggas gonna be out there watching that shit, bro.
I just like Saturday night, like where they
No,
just have
facts.
all
That's
them
just the
events, all
culture
that
for sure. Like,
one
I'm saying
time.
for this year, I
No,
like
I fuck with you.